So what's going on, everyone? Hold on, let me see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So here we are. Yeah, you can hear me now? I'm not sure if you can. I'm on my phone. I do not feel like going to the computer, but if I have to, but I really don't. But even if I do, I'm still not going to cam up. So, all right, let's get at this because this is something that has been going on for a long time, and this has been setting back a lot of conversations, uh, pretty much content, and that has been this so-called need to want to debate, this need to feel that you have to contend with others that get on a panel. Now I've heard it time and time again. I try to jump out of the way. I try to. I showed. That's why I showed that clip of the Planets of the Apes. Where after a while, Seymour and his people said, "Let us be better than these white men." And see, when you start trying to have conversations about certain laws or certain talking points or health or anything, they're gonna say, "Let's debate." That's how it always happens. I kid you not. When the Negro, the YouTube Negro, gets online, oh yes, they love to debate. They debate from the fight clubs to the rest of the bad guys to the Rumbos to the Coliseums to goddamn the passer, whatever it got to be. Hell, the female channel. Every goddamn Negro on YouTube, they feel like they gotta have Monday Night Mortal Kombat, WWF, SmackDown, Bird Flinging Monkey, no holds bar. Because that's what the Negro has to. The Negro has to fight. They have to fight. They. There's no other way of savagery that they can go without fighting. It's in the gene. Now you got to be understanding now that this Negro can't just have a discussion. I've done been here for 7 years. I've participated in my fair share of discussions and debates, content, writing, different assortments of things. And every time I notice, I just get a whiff of it in the air that when the Negro feels his back is against the wall, he has a debate. And I mean, I done been there for the dumbest debates that literally are not even debates. Hey man, I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with getting my girlfriend's oil changed. Let's debate. What? Wait, why are we debating? Because I'm gonna tell you the talking points of what you're saying is wrong. And I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. Me and her drive the same car. Why are we debating? Why are we debating? I'm a conservative. You're a Democrat. Well, let's debate. Well, first of all, I said I'm a conservative. I didn't say what type of conservative I am. It doesn't matter. You must be a Republican. No, that doesn't mean I'm a Republican. I just mean I'm a conservative. I told you. It's a savagery. And I've been here long enough, and I'm telling you, this is why conversations, this is why dialogue, this is why beefs, people debating about sex, people debating about doggone game. I'm telling you right now, the Negro can debate about anything. I never heard them debate about proper school equipment, about what type of planning meals to feed children. I've never heard them debate about how to properly go about filing taxes. I've never heard them debate about what is that of legislation that they should lobby for first. Listen, common sense things. Let me tell you the things to stay away from if you don't want to debate. Reparations. Stay away from that conversation. Sexual market choosing. That's another debate. What else they like to debate about? Oh, game. Oh, this Negro loves games. They love games. They love game. They like talking about game. They like talking about consensual age of sex. Yes, that is a thing in this space. Like, that is a great one. When you tell them something about your life and they want to debate you on it, your life, nothing to do with them, something you probably did or doing or something that you're going through or that you're taking care of, they will debate you because that's what the savage Negro has to do. You could tell them that, hey, I got my children. Oh, hey, you should have never had children. Well, hold on, bro. That's my choice. That's my choice. This is why this space is what it is. I see them debating on Facebook, Instagram, debating on Twitter. Negroes picking ticks and fleas off of each other and eating each other's shit while talking about the same dumb things over and over. What's up, overall? And honestly, I really don't give a fuck to talk about none of y'all goddamn Negro debates no more. Like I told y'all, I'm out. Don't y'all got to stop trying to invite me over to talk about y'all goddamn qualms. That's not my problem. Y'all been talking about racial insecurities for y'all been talking about racial insecurities for so long, but then have a whole conversation like it'd be the most disingenuous conversations. Pro-blacks talking about being pro-black while having biracial children. I'm like, how does that work? Well, that shouldn't matter because I'm a black father, but you have a white woman and a biracial child, but you're pro-black. You don't know my life. Let's debate. I'm like, wait, hold on, stop. Yeah, I don't know how they do that, Doug. Why they be trying to have debates in the comment section? Like, there's not enough goddamn. Y'all should go be some stenographers. Y'all ever thought about being stenographers? Some of y'all Negroes be damn typing. Like, we all call yourself chat mafia. chat like that's when you know the Negro want to be claimed so badly. They want to be doggone adopted. They'll debate about the dumbest shit. And I mean, no offense, but some of y'all, like the age range is between the goddamn 30 to goddamn 50s. And it'd be a bunch of middle-aged folks debating about the dumbest shit like anybody literally gives a flying fuck about what you Negroes debate about. You know, that's what I'm saying. When y'all get around other groups of people or other society, whoa, this is Black YouTube. No, it's not. It's not Black YouTube. Stop. 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 It's not Black YouTube. It's not. I literally heard a man telling another man, if you was a pussy, I would fuck you. Let's debate about it. I was like, but Jay told me that these dudes were gay. A lot of these men don't even know what the things that they say. Women arguing about who's the better mother while their child is literally screaming in the background. And she'll put it on mute just to go scream at that child. I said, oh my God. I done heard and seen it all. That's why I said, like, y'all gotta learn. Some of y'all have to learn, man, when to just backing away from the. Listen, I started learning how to just be quiet. I don't even take the bait no more. I don't. When they say BMT, it's time to do. I be like, no, I'm good. I have to step up to want to do you, sir or ma'am. Mainly, it's a bunch of men. And the thing about it is the reason why they want to debate or duel is because they are uncomfortable with just having that of an understanding that we don't have to agree on the same thing. We can just move along. I find it interesting when I was having conversations and dialogues with different other races and backgrounds and religions. That was a problem. Y'all remember that? They said, BMT, why are you talking to the white man? Do you not know what he might do to us? He'll put you in slave, Negro. He'll put you in chains. Now they have a white woman debating for them. And the goddamn monkeys are screaming and hollering. They're screaming and hollering. I said, wait a second. I just wanted to have a conversation, not a debate. I just want to have a conversation. Why is it always got to be a debate? You don't get it, BMT. I'm like, what is this, dual city or some shit? Like, why do y'all feel like y'all have to debate every damn thing? Look how many subscribers I got. See, this is why I know. Like, wait, nigga, why do you give a shit? Like, honestly, like, listen, bro. It's the best thing in your life is having a YouTube channel. My God, how low tier is your life? You have to think about that. What do y'all call? What do y'all YouTube savages call it? Subscriber supremacy. Subscriber supremacy. Yes. We're talking about politics. Somehow we go right back and talking about slavery. I didn't understand that. I was like, well, PNP, you gotta understand that we're all enslaved. Wait, hold on, bro. Y'all just talked about passports, biracial babies, goddamn getting money, fuck these hoes, and then all of a sudden y'all back in slavery. How did that make sense? How y'all preaching about making biracial babies and shit? Did the white man give you permission to go sleep with his woman? See, that's where you messed up, Doug. You shouldn't. You can't talk about what you like around goddamn savages. That's where you. That's where you messed up, Negro. You can't talk about. You have a common meaning of the mind with yourself, with yourself, saying this is what I like. This is what I prefer. When you start talking about your preferences, niggas say, time to do. Debate me, nigga. I'm like, wait. I was talking about what I like to date. What what I like to date. They done told me I got a whole white woman in my house. Shit. I said, God damn, how y'all know that? They know more about you. But I bet you if you would have asked them about the teachers in their kids' school, if some of them got kids, but then I find out some of them don't got kids, and then they'll say, well, this is why I don't reproduce. Because the laws are unfair. Wait, what law? What law says you can't reproduce? What law are you talking about? The laws that are set up against us as men, that way they're putting us enslaved. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Time to debate. And the debate's coming. Listen, I'll tell you what, let's have this debate. Shannon will be the moderator, and Doug, you be the judge, and what we're gonna have, the audience will decide on whose talking point. I'm like, listen, bro, listen. All I wanted to talk about was that I got my school books. How did you get to a debate? How the fuck did you get to a debate? Why is everything with these goddamn Negroes a debate? They start talking about car like this. Start talking about cars. They start talking about who and how many people that they done had sex with. They start talking about how many subscribers and viewers they get. And you'll be like, what does this have to do with the debate? Then everybody is a Google historian. I heard a man say that you can't trust history from the white man. But then goes to Google to go pull up his information to prove his point. And I said, oh my God. I said, sir, are you on a Google engine? Dude, listen, I'm pulling it up on Google right now. I thought you just said you can't trust history from a white man. Shut up! Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, BMT! I'm sorry. Continue. You have the floor. This is why I don't debate with you savage Negroes no more. Because you niggas don't know how to talk. You don't. Y'all don't know how to actually just dialogue. Everything ain't a damn debate. That's why this is why when everybody comes over around y'all, they observe. You have to, I'm gonna tell anybody who's non-black, when you come around certain spaces of YouTube, just observe. Just observe. Watch and observe. I find it interesting. Y'all talk about dealing with Asian culture, yet there are no Asians coming into your chats. Why is that? There was no debate. Why do you keep thinking? Listen, y'all got to think that two people having a dialogue is not a debate. Do y'all know what a debate is? Have you actually ever been on, I don't know, like a debate in a debate league? If y'all want to see a debate league, you got the Prophet of Thought series. I'm actually in an anime comic book debate league where literally you have judges, you have a panel, you have a set of rules. I told you, y'all savages don't know. David Carroll told y'all that one of y'all damn sire said, you Negroes are dumb. Y'all don't debate. Y'all don't understand that. You first got to have a topic, a talking point, and you actually got to listen, I'm going to debate you, PMT. Go. What the fuck? Wait, oh, nigga, wait. No. Like, that's not how it works. Arguing is just arguing. Cussing is just cussing. Being niggas in a nigga moment is just being niggas in a nigga moment. That's not debating. Then that this is what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't get shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I said, yo, bro, when you give niggas mics, it'd be like the Source Award when they allow 40 niggas on the goddamn stage just to start rapping a song. Nobody know what the fuck they're saying. But we have to just sit there and watch until they get off the fucking set. I know it's not. Here's the thing about it. If y'all want to see a debate, go ask the Prophet of Thoughts. Hey, can you pull up some of your debate videos? The ones that were outlandish, X just said, y'all stop. This is not even a debate. It's not a debate. When you have a debate, there's a moderator, and the moderator actually has certain sets of rules and actions and guidelines that you have to follow by. There is no debate. This is why I'm saying, like, when y'all try to make things, and if y'all just saying y'all trying to get content, say that. Just say you're trying to get content. Say you're gonna get content. And that would have to be the thing. Like, y'all jumping on panels and screaming, that's not a debate. You don't moderate. You don't moderate shit. You just sit there. You like nigga shit. Stop that, Pastor. You don't moderate. You just let niggas be niggas. Like, he trying to talk about he'll moderate. Nigga, you don't know how to moderate. That's crazy. How does somebody who says they talk about racism, but then they push biracial babies? Bruh, you literally are a paradox of what you talk about. That does not make no sense. Thank you, overall. You have a specific amount of time and can't overtalk. That is a debate. Y'all go watch some debates. Like, you can't say anything. Both people have to acknowledge that hey, we're going to debate. There's a set time. There's a moderator. There are rules put out. If rules are violated, time is redacted from that of the speaker. You can be ejected. That's what I'm saying. Savages don't know what debating is. Debating is just an insult to them. Debating is just talking over talking. Debating is just calling people gay and you look like this and you're that and this. So I'm like, well, guess what? Let's be the best monkeys that we can be. Y'all don't know what debating is. Stop that. Man, y'all start reading off goddamn dictions of definitions that y'all don't even understand. I literally said, hey, a conservative. Somehow they said Republican. You do know there are Democratic conservatives, liberal conservatives. Hell, you can just be a traditional conservative. Don't have no political affiliation. Like, y'all don't get it. No, see, that wasn't saying one way. That wasn't saying one way. That was telling you the skeleton structure of how debates are formed. But see, y'all, again, that's again, you can't get mad that when you don't know. See, there's a difference of not knowing and willfully just being ignorant. What's going on? What's going on? That dog stray, APTV. What's going on, Educated Aries? I've done and hosted debate channels, shows, radio talks, and all that stuff. I done won a whole debate league. I would know what these things are. I don't even like doing them anymore, but guess what? I'm not getting paid to do it here. I don't get paid nothing. We might as well just have a discussion and just go from there. Hell, we were having whole goddamn court YouTube channels. We did YouTube court. You argue the talking points for that of your defendant or the plaintiff. So yes, I know what debate structures are. When you're trying to tell people that, it just goes. Here's the thing about it. There's some type of black envious gene going on that black folks feel insecurities to an insurmountable amount when they feel that their talking points are either A, being debunked, or that, hey, there's another way, but it's not my way. But I feel like if you had listened to my way, this is why I don't listen to Negros. I don't listen to savages at all. People complain about me bringing the white man here to YouTube. BMT, you brought the white man to black YouTube. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, what? I didn't know y'all own YouTube. Y'all can't even keep up Black Planet. When did y'all get YouTube? Exactly, APTV. These live streams are basically useless arguments. Women should know their place. Well, if women should know their place, but majority of your content is talking about women, then what place are you pedestaling women on? Don't say that. Don't say that too long. You gotta understand, man. Y'all might want to go outside of these channels that y'all so-called praise. Go to other channels where you're the minority. And then you can't use the same talking points of sex, money, game, and racial bigotry to get out of your talking points. Go to those panels. Sit on those hot seats and stand on what you believe in. Go to an auditor's channel where those guys know the laws. And then say, well, because I'm a black man, this is why they'll beat me up. Well, subsection B of the 19th Parliament says this. And then you'll be like, uh-oh. He just threw my race card out the window. Now he's using the laws. What are you going to do, Ted? What are you going to do? Listen, man, you don't get it. Listen, as a black man, none of that shit matters. Wait. You just did a show yesterday talking about how y'all are traveling and y'all getting these hoes. Now all of a sudden, it matters when the police pull you over. Which one is it? Which one is it? You can't say that you're the smartest gender in the world, but your children can't read. How did you skip so high to getting doctrines and doctor degrees and that y'all are like the baddest bitches in the world, but your kids look like goddamn refugee coming on into the country. Dilasia, read. Good job, baby. If her father had been in his life, she'd be able to read. I think that's a boy, ma'am. Who gives a fuck? Your child looked like a bum. You won the debate. You won. You won. You won. You won. You won. I won't tell y'all what I done heard that at, but I just trust you. I done heard the women debate each other. It is literally a bunch of goddamn chimpanzees trying to rip off each other's arms. Y'all got to understand, man. You can't. Everything is not meant to be a debate. Sometimes y'all can just have the conversation. Sometimes y'all just got to have the conversation, man. And here's the fun thing. You actually don't have to have the conversation. You don't have to. You know, one of the most epic things that I actually done when two people cannot agree. You know what I said? All right, drop it. Let's move on to something else. No, but BMT, move on to something else or y'all get the fuck off my panel. Because we're not going to sit here trying to figure out how to stroke egos and how to make y'all feel comfortable. Y'all get the fuck off my panel. Well, no, and see, it's not that I know y'all say, oh, BMT, I know you're not one to talk. Listen, y'all want to talk about looks and all that shit. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Listen, I done been on enough panels where I done been roasted by the best. That's called elementary school, middle school, and high school. So being like, I done moved past that. I done moved past that. Now, what happens is when people start feeling insecure, they start saying, look at my car, look at my jewelry. Look at my bitch. I'm a 6-figure nigga. But then they'll go into victim mode. See, I'm very curious about that. Explain this to me, y'all. How do y'all go into a braggadocious rant? But then when you're losing a debate, you go into a victim stance. You go into the victim stance. Lay on your back, legs up, hands out, back up, back up. Hold on. Stand 10 toes down. Now, if you want to argue about, if you want to talk about cars, like, hey, this car it does this, and that car does that. That's fine. Good. Okay, that's cool. Just stick with that. No, I'd be like, look at my 401k. Like, congratulations on your money. You might ask somebody, hey, I think that you should go to therapy. You know, that was used against that of the black man to put him on ADHD and Ritalin and all kind of crack. But then you'll see people get on a panel and start screaming and hollering about how nobody loves them enough. Nobody cares about them. Y'all felt so happy when somebody said, you look pretty. You look nice. You are somebody. Sir, what's going on? This is why I don't get when y'all talk about y'all having debates. I don't get it. Do you know what a debate is? If you don't, just say you didn't. You just didn't know. It's not a diss. It's not a downplay of anything. I mean, honestly, you don't have to. Yes, yes, very correct, Aries. Victimhood is a strategy used by many hypocrites. It is. It is. I've been wrong, and I had to concede to that talking point. It doesn't make me anything less. What happens is some people like to want to feel like they're more empowered. You know, let me do this. Give me a second. Where was I? Listen, y'all wonder why this space has never been able. Y'all wonder why these spaces, which, mind you, these things can never move forward because there's so many backdoor vices, if you may. When you act upon that of why, where, and how, and why do you believe in what you believe in? Most times, a lot of people don't know. A good portion. And it's okay. It's okay. When I don't mind going over, and I will call them the Itmores. I'll call them the Itmore men. When I go over and talk with them, and they ask me, BMT, we're going our own way to go be like men of other men. But I'm like, if you were like men of other men, then why did you create Itmore? Why didn't you just stay there and just prove that you are just as equal? Well, we wanted to talk about our issues. So guess what? That means you were not like those men of other men because they include that of your issues in their talking points. BMT, you want to debate that? Well, your name is Itmore. You were formed because you wanted a black identity. BMT, you're part of the gynocracy. Well, I did come from a woman, yes. There are more black women in the community. There are more black men incarcerated or in a fertile position. There are more black men that make more money than black women, but also there's a lot of contingencies to that. You're part of the gynocracy and you're simping. No, I'm giving you information, sir. One of the things that will piss off savages is talking in a low, controlled tone. Don't raise your voice. Don't speak out loud. Be patient. It will piss them off. Don't answer to ignorance. Don't get riled up. It throws them off. BMT, stupid ass, looking ass nigga. I'm going to debate you. Don't say nothing. Don't answer. Don't reply. The way how you defeat a demon is, first off, you acknowledge that of what it is. And you do not battle with the demon. You simply just move past it. It is a spirit that is trying to doggone gain that of your attention of the room. And some people understand that their channels. Oh man, I done seen that so many times. Ooh, that's another talk. Drop the link. I want to debate. Oh man. I always find that so interesting. You're doing a whole show. Now you can choose to drop a link. You can choose to doggone integrate that of, your talking points with other people who probably have nothing to do. And that's happened to me plenty of times. I'm talking about one thing, and somehow my show gets put onto child support. It gets put onto that of other distractions. Nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about one thing, and somehow people are telling us what we should be talking about while not on their platform. Composure. What scares a Negro on YouTube is somebody who keeps their composure. If you ever talk to somebody who talks about sexual marketplace, women ain't shit, fuck these hoes. But then you'll ask them, well, you'll say that. And then you'll start talking about that of relationships and why polygamy should be a thing. And I'll be like, wait, you just said that, well, I don't want a Western woman. I want an Eastern woman. And then I'll be confused, but I say, wait, but a lot of y'all already participate in polygamy. You have how many baby mamas? None of them are worthy of my title. You have how many baby mothers, sir? How many baby mothers do you have? Listen, nigga, you sound like a simp. And I'm like, yeah. I'm back into another debate. I don't know how. I didn't ask for that. I just asked the question. And then I realized that's where you go wrong. When you ask a question, contending against that baboon that is sitting on that tree branch, how dare you? How dare you? The law is unfair to that of a man. I'm advocating for men's rights. Well, what court cases are you advocating about? And what child support? Child support can go to, you can either the man or the woman can get the child. No, they can't. It always goes to the woman. It always goes to the woman. You don't know what you're talking about. Sir, there are men that have their children. There are actually a lot of women that are not getting their children. Did you go to court, sir? No, no, they didn't send me the paperwork, sir. They're going to send the paperwork to the address on your license. What you talking about? Why are you saying that white man jive turkey shit? Sir, I am telling you the process. Let's debate. How are you debating the process, sir? I am telling you the process of how the family courts work. Did you not get a summoning people? Well, the woman can hide it from you, BMT. If she put your name on the paperwork, that is the state summoning you. She has no authority. It's not like she can jump in the postal office and stop that from happening. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You stupid nigga! Sir. Sir. BNT, you sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. Yep. I'm a bitch for knowing how the system works. I do apologize. I'm sorry. I literally just told y'all how y'all get y'all paperwork, and y'all call me a bitch. But then somehow we're going off of victim strugglation stories. I listened to a video of a woman saying being a wife is like being a slave. And I said, ma'am, what? How? A man only gets with you to put you down as a slave. I said, why did you get with that man? Well, because he tricked me. Ma'am, the notarizer at the courthouse that you got married at, did they not ask you, do you take this man or agree upon to marry this man? Listen, you don't truly know a man until after you are with them. How long were you with him, ma'am? Did you not date? Did you not court? People can change, ma'am. How fast did you get married? How fast did you get married? Oh my God, you must be gay. I'm just asking you a question. Are you trying to debate me? Sisters, is he trying to debate me? This egotistical man with an inferior complex. Why don't you go battle the white man? Ma'am, ladies and gentlemen, I'm simply having a conversation with her. Yeah, you attack me, a black woman, but you won't attack that white man. I just asked you about your relationship. Why won't you go after that man that got me pregnant? That's your husband. It's against the law. You told me you married him. Are y'all still married? I've been married to him for 14 years. Why do you give a fuck? All he does is treat me like a slave. At no time did you ever think to file for divorce. How, BMT? How? It only cost $200. I believe if you go collect soda cans, it literally turn in a trash bag full. It will actually amount to $50. If you do that 4 times, you actually can start your divorce process. Shut up, you gay nigga. You got it. You got it. You won. You won. You won. When I say I done been through it all, listen, man. I done been through the greatest. It's okay, Bronze. But I enjoy having good discussions on ideologies, talking points. We're not debating. We're just talking. We're just talking. Me and Shannon used to always have different dialogues of disagreement. I've had it with Bronze, Doug, Mama Max, AP, V-Dub, Aries, Overall, Passer. I've had different dialogue discussions with a numerous amount of people. Some things I learned and said, oh, that's cool. Other things I'd be like, I get you're talking about that, but how's that going to help your situation? I don't get it. At what point? I always ask if I like, as much as y'all do all this debating, why don't some of y'all go into like legal practice? The laws ain't gonna never change, BMT. You know that. What do you mean? Laws change every day. No, it don't. No, it don't. The laws are not in our favor. What are you talking about? They just passed a law because of black people. Didn't y'all get y'all George Floyd bill? Huh? Didn't y'all get that? Well, see, right there, BFT, there you are talking down on us like you're better than us. I just literally brought up a point. Bringing up a point don't mean someone thinks that they're better than you. They just brought up a point. A point. They brought up a specific time, place, and agenda. That was a point. Why is communication such a cardinal sin in this space? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That is listen, you're trying to start 3 debates right now with that. The women in this country is winning. They don't want us to lead. And I always ask men, if the women were leading, why would they vote against that of a law that is in their interest that a lot of them were angry about? If the women were truly running it, y'all do know it wasn't the woman that made welfare. It wasn't the woman that made child support. Y'all do know a good portion of these laws were not made by women. They were made by men. They were. I'm just being honest. I can't make this up. No. Women made feminism. Sir, a lot of those laws from feminism, well, laws that, that attach, like, what law did feminism make, sir? When I ask that to some people, what laws did feminism make? Nobody ever tells me. I'm not a feminist. You must be a feminist, BMT. No, I'm just asking you a question. What laws did feminism make? Child support. Sir, sir, sir. Sir, feminism did make child support. Yes, they did. You know, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, the Crown Act. Hmm, hmm. That's a good answer, the English one, man. I know you wouldn't just throw something out. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. The Crown Act. Trust me, I've been around these places for a long time. Listen, things. Listen, laws that get made. Y'all gotta understand. I would ask anybody, how does a certain movement stop you from living your life? How does somebody's talking point, unless it is that of an act of hatred, how does it stop you? Why do y'all feel like everything is debatable? Huh? And if I'm saying y'all, I forgot I gotta sometimes say not y'all. Hang on, let me put up the Crown Act. Give me a second. Wait, so is that? Oh, okay. So the Crown Act is about that of here, from what I'm pulling up. Could you send me that, Angry Snowman? But the Crown Act that I'm looking at is talking about you can't be biased against someone's hairstyle. Like, which we know there are biases. There are biases. You know, there are things that do happen at the workplace. That is a thing. You know, that lawyers have proven. Is that what you're talking about? That I mean, honestly, I don't know how that's bad, but I would be, you know, I don't know what's bad about it. Yeah, specifically black women, that is who it is written for. Well, is that really a bad thing if they got a law passed about, hey, you can't judge people about their hair? Like there was a video of a boy getting his hair cut during a wrestling match. All his dreads cut off. Why would they need to cut off a boy's dreads during a wrestling match? And I've done wrestling. They could just literally tie your hair back, take some wrestling tape, tape it up, which does nothing to your hair. There's another who was kicked out of school because her hair. She was going to a Catholic school. They kicked her out of here. Her father actually showed up. Her father actually showed up to the school and said, "Why is my child being kicked out of school?" I don't get. Wait, what was the problem with that of a law? I would think that would be. I didn't say it was good or bad. No, you didn't say that. No, I didn't say you said that. You just asked about a law feminists have passed. I gave you no, and thank you for that. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand. If I'm asking something I genuinely don't know, you know, I genuinely don't know. And me as an orator or a content creator, I'm asking something that other people would be asking. Wait, the Crown Act, would that be a bad thing or a good thing? Or is that something that people honestly, you know, like I do believe there are some hairstyles, okay, at a workplace, that's not professional. So I agree. But then, right, because laws can be either good or bad. It depends on how that of the person use it in their favor. Uh listen, I would not be shaving my head. But that's me. That's me. Now, which hold on, which vehicle? Which are you talking about the video where they were cutting his hair, or are you talking about the other one where they were like, "This, it's not going to work for the rest of the match"? But there's quite a few videos with boys getting their heads shaved. I saw a few wrestling matches. Glad the law came because I have a head full of law. Actually, and believe it or not, like I had a police officer approach me, and y'all know I'm in the private sector, and he said, "Hey, like Joe, why don't you be a cop?" And I'm like, "I got dreads." Most cops I've seen don't have dreads. And then after that, I saw a sergeant get out the car. He had dreads. He said, "Dude, you can keep your hair and join." And I was like, "What?" No, man. And I think Angry Snowman for pushing it. Like, here's the thing about it. If people truly believed in their talking points, do they believe in them enough to actually push them? Like, I hear and see men saying that they're pushing for men's rights, but then I say, well, what lobbying law are you pushing for? What lobbying what lobbying, like, what are you lobbying for? The manosphere. Okay, yeah, I know about that story. I know about that story right there. I know about that story. I know there was somebody trying to push on a talking point behind it, that because that the medic, because you know teams have medics in case something happens, or the nurse, that literally it was her doing it. Oh, Shannon. Listen, the same people who talk about hoes brag off that they got hoes. You can't talk about something then say I got these. I never understood that. These women don't want to be wives. Well, it's not like you're a husband. Well, that's not so much true. That's not so much true, Lionel player. You have Samoans, you have Hawaiians, you have Asians, you have different groups of people. I think the thing about it is when you're in a predominant area, and not saying that you're not wrong, right? And I'm just saying, you truly, it's not like we're looking through, okay, so let's say this. Let's say this, that we're all, let's say that we're all given a kaleidoscope. And if we were to twist it, we're not going to all see the same image of the kaleidoscope. Like different different parties or different groups have different things of hurdles that they will deal with. Now I understand if your group so, and that wasn't, and like y'all gotta understand, man, like that, like we can have a discussion. Like me and Snowman don't agree. Like everybody in my chat, I don't always agree with, but I don't mind looking up the information for us all to see and disseminate. That's what we as adults should be doing. But this space sadly has it whereas to it's you go against what I'm saying, you must be the op. A space led by men. Well, no, no, excuse me. The irony is the manosphere is owned by a woman, but it's men debating and advocating for men's rights, but it's owned by a woman. Is that not an irony? No, and I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that. What do y'all think about the incident with the two black girls having a soccer game canceled because of the beat? I think that was dumb. I think that was dumb. That to me was stupid. Why cancel a game for kids because of that? Why? Why cancel a game for kids? When I tell y'all, listen, man, I done learned how to move in peace, how to keep my peace, how to stay in my peace. You don't always have to agree. I got people that want to listen. I get messaged and emailed about debates a lot. And you know what I say? No, 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 no. And move on. I get called over to people's channels because they want me to be disagreeable. Yes, I know whose channels you are. You want me to come there because you're tired of an echo chamber. Sorry, don't be afraid to speak your thoughts and speak up how you feel. I'm sorry. As a content creator, if you're afraid to speak your thoughts, stop looking for other people to do it for you. Yes, you know who you are in the clouds. Do not email BMT if you're afraid to speak up for yourself. I know there's a lot of black men content creators do that. They call people to their panels because they know that they're going to speak up for themselves, while the content creator is afraid to. If you don't believe in your talking points, don't run to somebody else to go get them to speak for you. That's kind of weak. And that doesn't mean that they have to debate for you. Just tell them, I don't believe in what you're saying. Just do a show without them, without people. Listen, I've been here for a long time, man. And I understand some people do not know how to do conflict resolution skills. I agree. But see, the thing about it is some people, they thrive off of that of chaos. Some people, they need that issue. They need that problem. They want people to get on their panel. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, But see, the thing about it is, do people, what's going on? What's going on, Lonzo? Do a lot of men and women believe in their talking points? Well, I find it very disingenuous that if you can't beat them, slander them. That to me is weak. If you can't beat them, you'll slander them. I've had it where I've got on panels and they say, "You need to shut up, BMT. That man is older than you. You need to have respect." Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm a man too. You out of y'all fucking mind that y'all gonna try to play some ageism rule on here. Say that shit for your goddamn kids, motherfuckers. I'm not your child. I'm a fucking full grown man with children, a mortgage, a lifestyle, and family, and everything. Ain't no, listen. There is no sunning on in my lane. Well, see, here's the thing about it. Yellow Rose, right? I know because I mean when I was going to high school, we had girls who were of the Islamic faith. They played they played soccer, had no problem. Had no problem. Like literally, they could have just wrapped their hair. They could have wrapped. Oh, I know. BMT, how dare you? Those girls could have just wrapped their hair and gone about playing the game. There are plenty of Islamic nations that play football, and they go about just fine running around with their hair wrapped. Easy conflict solved. But again, a lot of people like to operate in the order of chaos. A bunch of savages. I choose not to participate. Y'all, people saying that they're out there fighting for certain rights, and no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're right. Like I'm not, man. Like y'all, listen. People don't have to agree with you. Well, if the woman that I'm in a relationship with, she disagrees with me, she's not submissive. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, stop talking about relationships. Both partners are going to disagree at some point. That's why you have a partner. That's why you have a partner. Business partner, marital partner, partner in a sport or whatever, you're going to have different. Your brains are not the same. You're going to think about it. We agree on everything. We're Siamese twins. No, this is not the Wonder Twins. Y'all literally are going to have difference of opinions. You're going to have difference of opinions, man. It's not a bad thing. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Yeah, hear me? There we go. It does not mean you failed. Y'all have these conversations and they go quick to the tear down, the carving of flesh. BMT, you on Social Security. Okay. If you believe that, I will receive it. I will receive it. You get a check. Yes, I get checks. Quite a lot of them. So how I take away from my talk point? You've been on Judge Judy. I don't get what does that have to do with talking point? We're not even talking about Judy. Again, when you're talking to savages, to niggas, like, that's why I told y'all, man, I don't pander. I don't pander to niggas. I don't deal with insufferable people anymore. There's no waste. There's no point. Like, there is none. People wanting to be heard. Mm-mm. Y'all better learn to start keeping y'all peace. At first, it was fun. It was fun, but I just not doing it no more. But you know what? That's all I gotta say. All right, guys, I done an hour. I'll see you guys later. No, it is. You're dissing. No, Angry Snowman. As long as you understand that, listen, dude. I keep trying to tell people it's scripted. It is a scripted show, but people are too stupid. Listen, that I get it. People believe TV is real. That somehow there are certain, like, do y'all not understand why they have to tell people on Jackass, the show, that these are stunt trained professionals? Do not do this at home. You know why they had to start telling people that? But people believe that Jackass was real. People believe Negroes think rap is real. Rappers are real. Negroes think that what he said in his bars, because he's not living but what he said, dude. He's an actor. He's rapping. He's an actor. He's rapping. Why don't you understand that? Why don't you get that, sir? Why don't y'all get that stuff on TV is fake? Why don't y'all understand that YouTube, Negroes trying to live out YouTube as if it's real? That is scary. When I saw people saying, he's not what he is on YouTube, bro. He's a content creator. It's not meant to be real. Nigga, ain't nobody tell you I'm a real YouTube content creator. I can do this shit for real, my nigga. And I said, oh no. This poor child thinks that this is real. No, no. See, that's the scary thing about it, man. People will debate and argue about people's surreal realities. They want it to be real. They want it to be real. They want acceptance. They want some kind of convergence of reality. Listen to their talking points. Listen to how they speak about reality. When I get with a woman shouldn't have any rights to talk or vote. Wait. Why would you not want a woman who is a contributing participant to society? Why would you not want her to vote? That's literally her constitutional right and freedom. What are you talking about? Black people don't need to vote. Niggas are dumb. Sir, listen to what you're saying. Listen to yourself. Hear yourself. I was confused that black men were championing that women should not vote. And I said, wait a second, what were y'all? Do y'all hear yourselves? Black people saying that other black or just anybody shouldn't have the right to vote? Oh, it's acting. It's not real. It's not real. And when you start understanding, when you hopefully get that this is why in the Planet of the Apes, after a while, you couldn't tell the difference between the apes and that of their captors. And the apes became that of their own captors. That if you didn't agree with them, you were an enemy. Yeah. I'll tell y'all. It's something just for y'all to think about. You got to understand. Here's the thing about it. You can't say, well, that's a good question. That's a good question, right? Let's say people say women can't make cognitive decision skills. Then could you honestly say that that woman was in her right frame of mind when she chose you? Could anybody say that the woman that chose them was in their right frame of mind? And if that's the case, then most majority of women that you know, hmm, I just find it interesting. I just find it very interesting with black people talking about expelling other people's rights, but then they get mad when they have their rights pulled. I will do a show on that. I'll do a show on that. It's just very interesting to me that talking points, and I'm not saying that y'all believe in it. I don't think that. I want to give y'all that benefit of the doubt that people don't actually believe holistically. Then again, people are stupid to an insurmountable rage. So, all right.